our religion, who is their leader? Not smaller gods. So we have fufu for lunch. Honestly, today I don't feel like vlogging, but because I love you guys so much. Hello. My messed up kitchen. Ta-da! Welcome to another vlog. Today is Sunday. Today is 10th, right? Today is Mother's Day, and nobody's surprising me for Mother's Day. Nobody's surprising me. Oh, nobody remembers me. Nobody knows that today is Mother's Day. In fact, where I'm coming from, no, hey, they don't celebrate Mother's Day. Oh. So, if you are seeing this video next weekend, just wish me a happy Mother's Day in the comment section to make me feel happy, feel good. I'm a mother of 4, proud one. Nadaga. Yeah, so I have a messed up kitchen. I'm now coming to do one or two things, arrange things in their places. And today I want to what's the name? I want to meal prep today. I want to start that. I want to see how it's going to go with me. So today I'll be making ayoyo soup, stew. I'll be cooking beans and put it in the freezer for bean stew or any other thing. I already made palm nut soup yesterday, and I'll be making okra soup too as well. So let's see how it goes. If I enjoy it, or if it works for me this week, maybe I will start doing that so that it will help me and ease my work during the week. So, yes. My kitchen. kitchen ever started that. When you I keep crying, being lazy is not good. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, yo. Don't be like me. Being lazy is not good. In fact, I'm not lazy. I'm just tired. I washed on Thursday. Today, I'm doing laundry today too because Charlie, I couldn't finish washing the things I washed last week. The things I washed on Thursday, I couldn't finish washing them, so I'm doing the rest today. Piling of works. They say when they talk about marriage, you think marriage are coming to sit here and enjoy. No stress at all. Hey, who told you that? First, our parents, they didn't tell us, so they never told us that, hey, if you get married, there is a lot of work ahead. It's more like, Charlie, the moment you marry, no, after the Jumana starts you, it's now that you're going to start the work. You'll be taking care of yourself and your children. And taking care of adults too. Hey, making decisions. At first, your parents will be making decisions for you, but now, you are making decisions yourself. What to cook, if you want to cook crampono, hey, there are food stuff, so but to think of what to cook, another story. I know some of you can relate to that. I know some of you can relate to that. Charlie, and that first, it's not easy. But like me, they are not like it's not easy. You have food stuff, but how to cook the food, you know? Then you are now thinking of, hey, what should I cook? Should I cook rice? Should I cook beans? Hey, beans, it will take long to cook. Or I should cook spaghetti. Maybe spaghetti will be okay. That's my struggle, oh. That is my struggle. Hey, I'm quite kidding. Let's say, hey, this top choco. I don't know. I bought this just last week, but it's very hard. I kept it in hot water. It's still not melting. I don't know what the problem is. Koya batani. And there is no expiring date on it too. No expiring dates. Now we're even scared of what we put in our stomach because sometimes, boy. With me, if I look at where I'm coming from and where I have gotten to in life, I give thanks to God. I give thanks to God because Charlie, where I was coming from, no, that place, no, Sheba is even new. It's not that we are poor, no, we are not poor, and we are not rich. We are average. You get it? We are average. And but work in the chicken mobile. Not everybody has it in at where I'm coming from. So if they are trying to help you to make it in life and you mistakenly slack on your way, my dear, then that's it. The focus will be shifted from you to a different person. You've ended your education unless you fight through for yourself, unless you make effort and let's like try and convince those sponsoring you that you are going to make it. Like, yeah, the first one, no, now you it was a mistake, but this time around you are going to work hard. I love money, so I was working so hard, so hard for it. So it's got to a point. I stayed with my grandma. Grandma was like, no, I should stop selling because as a small girl, you like money like that now. It's not good. You know that our grandparents with their olden days way of thinking and stuff. Yes. So me today, Charlie, the way I like business is the way I can work too. It will shock you. Yeah, I can start right now that I'm doing this. Someone will tell you that, hey, look, you work. You can do all this kind of work and not get tired. I get tired sometimes, but then I can't sit down and look at my work seated down waiting for me. If I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? Definitely it's me myself. So if I know my work, why not just do it at the right time when I'm free? Just do it and sit down and relax. Did I try? Bye, sorry, because what you say now. Bye, can me ba. The guy will take the Mbona ngwane? Actually, Bola! Bola! Akwai wani cikin gungunan da bare kwashe duka. Bola ne egu honom no. Strategy. They are trying to be aesthetic, eh? A bola ora page na me. Hanifa, fitawuri barishi. Hey, Hanifa na mikibulala o. Fitawuri na. Mom, Dokisha finish ka. Good morning. Today is Monday and I'm prepared for work. Outfit for the day checked. Blue, black, 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 blue, black, black, and down black, and my back black. I'm about to go out to work, so wish me luck. Today is Monday, so I'm vlogging for the week. As always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And definitely, please keep to the next one. Apply no so many baby sir. Sorry for this. Thank you too. Oh. May say said close your mouth. Aunt Khadija, where are you from? And go to it's okay. Guys, in life, before you sit and think about anything, or before you do anything in life, before you start anything, make sure you eat first, okay? Make sure you eat to your satisfaction before you do anything you want to do. You need that energy. Anyway, my birthday is approaching in um 12 days. 12 days, inshallah. I'll be climbing to the third floor, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how I'm feeling about it because I don't know. You know what? With the way things have been moving for the past years, I never knew that I will be 30 years and I'll be alive in good health and strong. I pray for many more years to come. I pray for good health and good life. When I sit down, I pray for good health and good life. Anytime I sit down and I think about my life, how things have been moving on for me, I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. When I was in my 20s, when I got married at an early age. I got married before I hit 20 years. I was in my 19, getting to 20 years, and I got married. And I gave birth to my first child when I was 21. You know, during all this period, I've never sat down to think about my life, how things will be going on for me. Even though, you know, when I was growing up, you know, we all have our dreams, we have our wishes, what we want to become in future. You know that we all dream about these things, but life happens. You know, life happens. Situations and circumstances will lead you into things you never imagined. That was it for me because I never thought in my life that I would be getting married early. I never thought in my life that after getting married I'll continue my tertiary education, and after getting pregnant and giving birth, I don't want to have anything to do with education, because not that I don't want to go to school. You know, after I got married, I applied IPMC. I went to IPMC. I did graphic designing for 6 months, which I had my certificate. Then I moved to Accra Technical University, Accra Poly, where I did fashion design and textiles. I did I did HND, and I graduated in 2019. I was doing my service in 2019 when lockdown came in, so I couldn't complete our national service, but then we had our certificates. I got my HND certificate as well. So after that, I wanted to further my education and get a degree. But along the line, I got pregnant with my third child, and the desire for education just vanished. I don't know. I lost interest because I had my first baby when I was in level 100, had my second baby when I was in my final year before I gave birth to her. So I gave birth before I graduated in Accra Poly. So I had wanted to further my education, and lockdown came in. During lockdown, there was nothing I could do. After giving birth to my daughter, depression and anxiety set in. And during all these times, you know, in our community, in our Muslim or Zongo communities, it's difficult to find people to talk to, especially when you're going through depression or when you're going through anxiety. It's very difficult to find people to talk to. Sometimes they feel like you complain a lot, like every day you have something to talk about. You think you're the only person. Like, they don't see depression or anxiety as an illness or as a problem. So I battled with that for years, 2-3 years, let's say maybe 4 years. I battled with that for years, and later I had people to talk to, and finally came out from there. And during all this period, I started content creation during lockdown, right? And by then I wasn't out like this. I was jumping, hopping. By then I wasn't doing it like I wasn't into content creation like the way I am now, but I was more into jumping onto challenges, maybe cooking contests. Then times Onga used to organize cooking contests most of the time during Christmas, Eid festivals, Valentine. Like, they used to organize cooking contests most of the time. Sometimes in a year they can organize contests like 5-6 times. And I even one time they organized was it on Galicia's cooking show, which I applied. I went for the what's the name? Was it vetting interview? I went and um I was I wasn't picked over there. So this will tell you how many times I've tried bringing myself out, but the circumstances and situations keep drawing me behind. So I started creating content during lockdown. Then I stopped because of situations like people, my like where I'm coming from. No, Charlie. The moment you start putting out videos, then they start questioning you. Why are you doing this? Is it good? Does your religion permit this? All those kind of stuff. So I stopped for over years. In 2021, I started creating content again, and that one I was very active on YouTube. Can you imagine that within a month I gained over 200 subscribers on YouTube? Then I continued for solid 5 months, and I gained 600 subscribers on YouTube. That was 2021 to 2022 in between. And instantly I stopped again because by then I was depressed. Charlie, that times by then anxiety was dealing with me left, right, center, and I stopped. So later I was questioning myself. The music I've been using on my videos had copyright issues, like a whole lot of things. So I stopped and I deleted all the videos I had on YouTube. I went back to square zero, created a page on TikTok, which is still active, but I've not been posting on that particular page. Then I created a second page again where I could post cooking wasn't in content, until one day someone came into my DM and told me that I always post, I don't talk in my videos, I don't show myself. How am I going to grow if I have the passion for this? So I should move a step ahead. And so I did. So I started doing voiceovers in my videos. I started showing myself more in my videos. That started somewhere 2025 last year. Why am I telling you all this? I don't know what I should call this an achievement. I don't know what I should call this. I don't know what to call it. Honestly, I don't really know what to call it. But one thing I know for sure is that I'm hitting 30 years in days to come. But one thing I know I have achieved within this 29 years of my life is that I've come out of my shell. I'm more outspoken. I've conquered the fear of standing in the midst of crowd. I've conquered the fear of not speaking up. Now I speak out more. Now I don't do things to please people anymore. Unlike before, I'm always scared to offend people, honestly. So if you are doing something that I don't like, I'm just like, okay, let's go. I love people, but then I tend to love people more than myself. That was then. But as time goes on, I realize that in life you need to love yourself first. In everything you do, you need to put yourself first. In everything you do, for you to be able to extend help to someone, make sure that you are comfortable before you can make someone else comfortable. I don't know, should I call it an achievement? Should I call it an achievement, or what should I call it? Because sometimes I feel like I'm failing. I feel like I'm not making progress in my life. Even though I'm active on all my social media platforms, I'm going on all platforms very slow. The growth is not fast as I thought it would be. Sometimes do I feel like I'm doing something. I'm hitting 30 and I'm scared. I'm scared of the life ahead of me. I leave everything in the hands of Allah, but I'm human, I'm human. I ask myself questions. Sometimes the questions I ask myself, I'm scared to answer those questions. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and work towards my dreams and pray that I make it in life, inshallah. Pray also that I make it in Akhirah, I make it to Jannah, inshallah. Because I'm very careful with my content, because I don't want my content to be centered on things that does not go with my religion, does not go according to my religion. Not in terms of especially in terms of music, in terms of exposure. I'm very careful about that. Yes, I'm trying to make money on social media. Yes, I'm working on social media, but then I want to be very, very careful with the things I post on social media. So please, anytime you come across my videos, please kindly subscribe and like and share my videos.